So what is calling? Because some people say, why are you saying I'm not responding to the calling? So what is a calling? So a calling is a strong inner edge that you feel, that strong inner edge that you hear in you, that pushes you in spirit towards a particular course of action, especially for one that aligns with God's purpose for our lives. So that is a calling. Yes, that strong feeling you feel in you, pushing you somewhere where you say, why am I being pushed to go that way? Yeah, because there are some people who you see in the week, they don't praise and worship God, they're just out there in the street. But when Sunday comes, you see them going to church, there's something that pushes them to go to church. So that is a calling. So, but there is another calling as well, because we are talking of a calling of being called by God. You can also have a calling being called by the evil side. Yes. That feeling, that pressure in you that pushes you to do the wrong things. That is a calling you to go on the evil side. But today we are dealing with this calling being called by God. So if the calling is for God's purpose, we call it divine calling. In the inner edge in you is God. Then God will be running your life by giving you thoughts and driving your life a certain way which would be different from your desires. So this happens. You have this feeling that you need to move away from God. But apparently God is calling you to move to Him, to move towards Him. God is calling you to hear Him. But you have other issues that are calling you. Like I was listening to Mr. who was talking to me, they're saying, I have a calling to my job. I am called even on a Sunday. I attend my job. So you have other distractions that we have in life that call you more, so much that you become this person who doesn't know or hear that God is calling them on a Sabbath. So God is calling you to accept the divine calling. When God calls you to come to church, when God calls you to stay on the pathway to heaven. So there will be a fight always in life. A fight of your wants and God's needs. A fight between your wants and God's divine calling. I'm sure I've already said you have distractions, you have so many things to do in your life. You have your job, you have family meetings to attend, you have a lot of things that you look at and you feel, if I attend that thing, I will have done better than going to church, where when I finish church, I am not paid, I have nothing. So we are calling you because there is everything in God. I know people say there is nothing in church, but in church there is a build-up of eternity life, a build-up of this pathway that takes you to eternity life. It means recognizing, accepting, and wholeheartedly pursuing the unique purpose that God has for each of us. So our